The GTR is an automotive icon. It is the pinnacle of the Japanese car industry to so many people. Its legion of fans are entirely devoted to the marque. Japan was the only place the car was officially sold in large numbers until now. However, a handful of imports made their way into the US. So to celebrate the launch of the new GTR, it was time for another GTR challenge at the IDRC event in California. We invited out some of California's best GTRs for the shootout. Over 10 turned out on the Saturday, but we know there's more out there. SP Engineering bought out their R33 and new GTR demo car, along with a couple of customers' cars. The R33 runs a fully built HKS 2.8-litre stroker engine, and the ported head is filled with HKS goodies. It uses the Mac Daddy HKS T51R SPL turbo kit, along with a Greddy intercooler and inlet manifold. The fuel and ignition systems are beefed up and it makes 966 horsepower. Inside, it's caged with bride seats and trim. With its Hollinger sequential gearbox, it was able to rip out 10-second passes on street tyres with ease.
My name is Eugene Lee. I am one of the sales associates from SP Engineering out in California. Well, this right here is the R33 1997 GTR. This is one of our demo cars. And also we brought out the R35 2009 white GTR. It's also one of our demo cars as well. The 35 has, as of now, it has a HKS GT570. Basically consists of turbo outlet pipes, a mid-pipe, stronger actuators, fuel cut diffuser, and intercooler piping as well, with a boost controller.
SP Engineering customer Frank Chen's R33 GTR ran a stock bottom end with Tomei cams, low mount Greddy T517Z turbos and a HKS F-Con V ECU. It was also fitted with an ultra cool OS Geek and 6-speed sequential gearbox. They also had another customer's car on display, this immaculate R34. Another car, powered by a HKS T51R SPL, was D-Sport staff member Wen's R33.
Now, when I hear the pressure's on, tell us a bit of the background story of why there is so much pressure from the people in the office of why you need to perform today.
I think the main thing is I have to post a good time. For some odd reason, people think I have a show car versus a race car.
Now, obviously, the car's hit the track before. It has run into the 10s before, but obviously it had less power and less work. What sort of mods have you done since the last time you hit the track?
Main thing was to turn up the boost. We also tuned on a different type of race gas. Last time we did a C16 race gas. This time is a Q16. Picked up about 100 more horsepower at the wheels. Wider tires and a two-step. So we could leave the line with boost this time.
Wen was easing into the new setup one run at a time, but just as things started to come together, the clutch gave up the ghost. Wen wasn't able to match his previous best, but still went 11-1 at 133. We're sure he'll be back again. Another big name car was the XS Engineering R32 circuit car, which Eric prepped for some drag action the night before. Only problem was he forgot to install the windows, so he couldn't run. He got some in overnight and made the last chance qualifying on Sunday morning. The car is well known for its circuit racing heritage, but with twin HKS 2835s on its dry sump equipped, fully forged engine, it's not shy in the power department. Try 851 wheel horsepower. Eric was a bit rusty, but after a couple of goes, he was into the 11s and then into the 10s. Remember, this thing was built to tear up the circuit. Willie also rocked up in his R34, sporting Volk CE28 rims, Z-Tune guards, MCR front bar, carbon doors, GT wing and rear diffuser. It looked pure porn. Massive Brembo brakes and a built engine with HKS GDRS turbos means it has the goods too. But it wasn't meant to be, with the clutch packing it in on his only run. This is a car we'll have to chase up afterwards. Another hot R34 was Jacko's track spec example. It has a stock bottom end, but has Tomei valve gear and HKS 2530 turbos for response. You can also see the HKS fuel rail, reg and intercooler, and Nismo hard piping kit. What you can't see are the Mines coilovers, Exidy twin plate clutch, and Power FC. But check out those front brakes. The Garage Saurus add-ons and top secret hood keep it looking tough as well. Well-known GTR aficionado Sean Morris was out in the R32. It has full R34 running gear underneath, including subframe, drivetrain, engine and brakes. And it runs HKS GDRS turbos to make over 600 horsepower. It's built for the street and circuit, but he still ran into the mid-11s. Proof of what the GTR is all about. Also from RB Motorsports was Josh Mitchell's Lambo Orange R33. It's relatively stock except for N1 turbos, Power FC and HKS and Nismo suspension goodies. A stock R35 also rocked up to keep everyone honest, and with 11-second passes, it certainly did. The car that many people were waiting to see hit the strip was Arki's R32 GTR. Originally built in Japan nearly 10 years ago, this car is full OG JDM.
Okay, we're with Arki, who owns this mental R32 GTR Skyline that won the GTR Challenge last time, and I've heard this thing is very, very quick. What's the fastest time that it's run?
Last time like 10 flat, and in Japan I got 9.3.
So the car was built in Japan and you had to bring it over as a shell and separate parts?
Yes.
The hard way?
Yeah, I'll do it.
So what's the plan? Are you going to try and take the win again this weekend in the GTR Challenge?
This weekend, hopefully 9 seconds middle. Then try to switch the tires next year, maybe. Then try to 8 seconds car.
Beautiful. We'll certainly be watching, and good luck, and we hope you get into the 9s.
Also sporting a HKS T51R SPL turbo on a built engine and completely stripped out, it had no problem running a string of low 10s and doing some mad burnouts. Arki qualified in first place in the GTR class and had to go up against Josh Mitchell in the R33 first. Eric from XS Engineering lined up against Sean in the R32. Sean did well with an 11.4, but Eric ripped out a 10 for the win. This made it an all R32 finals. Arki was psyched to take out the challenge again, but jumped the gun, red lighting and handing the win to Eric. We didn't see the time board, but it must have been a high 9-second pass. What a way to finish the 2008 IDRC GTR Challenge.